Just in case people don't know this, and I'm sure you sort of do or have an idea of it, long-term travel is kind of challenging. It's been a long time since I've done a video. A year ago, I was rent evicted from my place in Nova Scotia, Canada. Rent evicted means the landlord lied to us, basically, the tenants, about the status of the building just to get us out so that they could do renovations and then charge more rent. You know what? It was kind of a blessing in a way, because it forced me to make a decision on whether I even wanted to stay in Canada. I had already sort of had that decision in my head for a number of years. The cost of living here is, like it is everywhere, is challenging. Anyway, I had structured my life in such a way that over the years I was able to do some, I don't know if you'd call it long-term travel, 2 months at a time, January, February, get out of the cold of the Canadian winters for a few months and go backpacking in a few different places, usually Central or South America. But last year I decided that it was time to make a big jump and just sell everything, get rid of all my shit. That's all it is, by the way. Despite what you might think, a lot of what we have is just garbage. Doesn't really mean much, but I digress. Anyway, off I went to Southeast Asia, Thailand for a couple months, Vietnam for 3, and it was amazing. And then I ended up in the country of Georgia for 4.5, maybe 5 months. Another amazing place. All these places are incredible. If you have a chance to do some traveling, you should do that. And my intention had been to just keep going for almost forever. Somehow. Yeah, I don't have a pension. I don't have $1 million. Far from it. But you make it work. And it was incredible. You know, you're seeing the world, you're meeting people, hanging out with some friends that I had met a few years ago, were with me at times on and off. But you get to a point where it's like, what am I doing here? And some people can manage that better than others. I had a great routine. You get up, you go to the gym, you walk around, you explore, you live your life, you just take it easy. But there needs to be something more. Routine is good, but you need a purpose. So for those of you who are thinking about some kind of long-term travel, be prepared. You need a purpose, and maybe that's teaching English, as cliche as that might sound. Maybe it's volunteering. You know, you've got Workaway, which I signed up for and actually did apply for one, but someone else had beat me to it. That would be good. I could never get my head around doing it for some reason. I don't know why. I had a little bit of a mental block. You need a purpose. Just like you need a purpose almost anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you're traveling or not traveling. You need something. I can't help but wonder if, and I'm just spitballing here, not having some kind of purpose is a reason why a lot of us, from what I'm seeing, reading, hearing, are quote-unquote lost or have some kind of despair. We just sit around. What do? Social media, scrolling. I mean, is that it? Is that what life has become? I don't know. I'm not saying it can be fun to do that. And maybe you're watching things that make you laugh, give you some kind of pleasure. That's okay. But at the end of the day, shouldn't we be creating things, doing things, getting outside? Heaven forbid. It's, you know, it's easier. The default is, it's so much easier just to sit around and do not much at all. But I can't help but think that we feel better when we do things and have a purpose. Long-term travel is challenging. Be prepared. I'll be traveling again. Oh, I'm back in Canada. You know, I made a snap decision, you know, within a couple days to come back to Canada with not much of a plan. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I can go to a school And that's my happy place. And hang out with students and staff. Jesus, it's windy here today, so you know the sound on this video is gonna suck. I'll try and clean that up. So I can go to a school and have a bit of a purpose, as frustrating as it can be on any given day, but that's life. Life is challenging. Life is hard. It's okay. That's a good thing. It's a good goddamn thing for life to be challenging. You know, we're afraid of challenge and afraid of pushing ourselves. Oh, I'm anxious. I'm depressed. Well, I'm not saying those aren't real things, but maybe you need to just do more. One of the best cures for feeling that way is to do something. Listen to some music. Go for a walk. Go for a hike. Talk to somebody. Go for a coffee. Takes effort. Takes effort. And believe me, for some reason in our society now, we don't want to do those things anymore. Some of us don't. Maybe I'm way out to lunch here. Tell me what you think in the comments, if this video even makes it to YouTube. Yeah, I'm just a dim-witted bald man. I don't know much about anything. I'll travel again. Maybe not long term. Maybe that's not for me. I don't know. Maybe a month or two at a time. You know, you get out, you see some places, you know, and believe me, I get it. I'm privileged to be able to do that. But I've structured my life to be able to do it. Anybody could do it. It's priorities. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Quick little walk around Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I'll turn the camera around. You know, it's a few days before Christmas. Happy holidays to those of you who celebrate the holiday season. Yeah, so you can see what I'm looking at here. Cheers.